is, my GOAT.
Is he? Oh, let's talk about that. So give me your top three.
Bron, Mike, probably like Shaq. Bron is the best player because I feel like, just because you talk about the best basketball player, not the best killer instinct. You understand what I'm saying? The fact that he can play all 5 positions, the fact that he's done this shit for 17 years consistently, no drop off at any time. And we've been saying, well, not we.
You can decide you big teething right now, like you really feeling this.
But I'm saying
he's the best all-around player of all time. He's not far.
Oh yeah, there's no question.
All right,
I'll give him that.
Scottie Pippen. You would know better than anyone. How close is LeBron to catching Jordan?
The numbers don't lie. He's right there. He's probably ahead of Jordan.
Oh, my God!
What?
I didn't want to throw this water on you.
Michael Jordan is probably the greatest scorer to ever play in the game. But I may go as far as to say LeBron James may be the greatest player to ever play the game because he's so potent offensively that not only can he score at will, but he keeps everybody involved. And you have to be on your P's and Q's on defense because no guy on the basketball court is not a threat to score when LeBron James is out there.
I saw there was this big debate on Twitter about Kobe versus LeBron, who was a better, technical player.
Better skilled player.
Skilled
LeBron
player.
better skilled, but Kobe's a better player to me.
I think Kobe better skilled,
Okay.
and I think LeBron a better player.
Really?
Just overall, yeah. Just because LeBron, just his ability, right, to play with anybody and make anybody better.
I think LeBron is a better skilled player because he could do more. He a better passer than Kobe. He a better rebounder. I mean, he's ambidextrous. He could use either hand.
True.
He jumped just as high as Kobe in his footwork. His footwork.
I think Kobe
you'll never see. But the thing is, think about this. We seen Kobe before, or we seen Jordan, who Kobe emulated.
Yep.
We haven't seen
We never seen
like
LeBron. No, for
Magic
sure.
Johnson.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
As great as I think Kobe Bryant is, I never said he's not as good as Michael Jordan. Man, this guy, LeBron James.
You think he could be better than Michael?
I do think he. I thought
throw this water on you right now.
No, listen.
I'm gonna electrocute you twice tonight.
Kenny, listen. I always look at guys from my era. Like I thought I would never compare somebody to Michael Jordan, but this guy LeBron James, from a basketball, like he does
What didn't Michael do well?
Michael did everything well. LeBron James just bigger, stronger, faster. That's the only difference. Michael Jordan always said, Michael Jordan had the perfect body. 6'6", 225. Can I run, I'll jump, tough, everything? I said, this other guy's 6'8", 260.
Magic, you don't think Magic?
Nah, I mean,
Magic wasn't this athletic freak.
Magic wasn't doing it like that.
He wasn't this athletic freak.
It's LeBron the whole package.
Scottie Pippen?
Hell no. If you
put them together,
you put Magic and
you gotta
Scottie
put Jordan,
and Penny Hardaway.
No, you have to put Jordan and Magic together,
and Penny
then
Hardaway.
you get LeBron.
So we play in Miami. I'm like, yeah, I had a thing. If a team cut me, I was gonna have a good game against them because I'm like, I'm gonna make you.
Make them pay.
So I was playing good. Woo-woo. Then the play happened.
I know where this is going to go.
Then the play happened. So Rip Hamilton. I'm like, Rip, back screen coming. Like, get through. Back screen. Like, because, Tiz, we're a defensive team, so we know somebody you got to fall back. So I'm like, back screen coming, back screen coming. So he don't move, he stops. So, okay, of course, I got to bag up, take away, that. So we boom. I'm like this, I'm backing up, guard you, man, like I'm doing this. So I'm like this. They throw the ball up. And I was like,
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Who is that for?
Yeah, right, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? So he, come over. I didn't know he jumped over me at the time. He dunked it. Boom!
Well, good brush screen by Mario Chalmers. Picks off Hamilton, and he goes right over Lucas. I didn't even see that on the play originally.
They go crazy, like, oh, man, I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
He said, I didn't know he jumped over
I didn't know, so my whole thing was like, oh shit, he dunked on me. Let me go get a bucket real quick. So I'm like, take the ball out. So I'm rushing down court. Tibbs called timeout. Oof. So
you got to sit there.
Yeah. I don't see that LeBron is going to break a ground that hasn't been. You can't be Magic. You're not going to be the first 6'9" guard that come into the league and change the dynamic of what a point guard is. So he will never be that. He will be a great player, but he'll never be a groundbreaker.
But I disagree. I mean, I agree that Michael is above and beyond everybody, but LeBron is breaking new ground with the way he's playing, I think. I don't even know what position he plays, but he can guard all 5 spots. He's really the point guard, but then he plays power forward sometimes.
I was going to ask you, Steve, I mean, is this, sometimes you hear guys, well, he redefined the power forward position.
Charles redefined power forward.
Exactly. So what has LeBron redefined?
Well, let me make this. Well, I think the point that Steve was trying to make, like, if you remember last year in the playoffs, he guarded Derrick Rose. We would never let a 6'8" guy guard the MVP in our sport. I disagree. I mean, Scottie Pippen did that. But I'm saying, but Scottie Pippen will never play power forward. Right, but meaning, like, okay, as great as Shaq was, he's never, everyone always says, well, Wilt. Now, Shaq, greatest player we've ever seen at his position but he's always, because Wilt was the groundbreaker, so he never gets all the credit he probably deserved because he can't break through that Wilt comparison.
Well, that's on the people.
What LeBron
but
is.
that's on fans
But I think that's what we're talking about. So I think that's the same thing with LeBron. He'll never be in that Michael category because he could never meet up to that.
Maybe that's next, though. Maybe that's the next step for him. He's got to win 4 or 5 more titles, and then people will talk about him in that kind of new mold.
I still think it'll be
Kobe. He's added the three-point threat. You know, when we came here 3 years ago in the first meeting, we weren't fearful of his shot. We were fearful of his power and his penetration and his passing. But now you fear everything. And I think maybe the greatest testament to LeBron is that, 5 years ago, he was one of the top 5 players of all time. And from 5 years ago till now, it seems like he's 10 times better because he's added so much skill to his game. And I get asked all the time about, MJ, LeBron, and it's such a difficult question to ask. All I know is they're the two best players that I've ever witnessed. They're very different, but, however you want to rank them, they're right there together.